There we go. Little opening number. Let's see who's here. I was able to see a few of who had arrived while I was playing there. But to be frank, the sun is actually in my eyes. Well, it's sun behind clouds, but you get the idea. Anyway, let's see. Anchorman is here saying hello from Carolina Beach. Rob and Debbie say hello. Michael Gibbons is here. Hi, Michael. And Yassine is here, right on. He says, amazing stuff, my friend. Thank you, Yassine. I appreciate that. And Anchorman also reinforces by saying, simply amazing. Well, that's cool. I do appreciate that. So, yeah, today, we are doing what we do every day. Play some music and take a little break. In this case, it is TGIF. Getting a few things here ready for the broadcast to continue. Let's see, water there. I think I'm set to go. I even have some sheet music for a special request that I received on Monday. Speaking of Monday, Monday coming up is the new week for the HAPS hashtag challenge. Many of you have heard me say this, and a number of you that are on HAPS also know already what I'm talking about. And what that comes down to is by broadcasting at HAPS, I am able to shoot this show to Facebook, to Twitter, to YouTube, and now to Twitch. Those are the other accounts that I have, and HAPS lately added Twitch. And here's the thing. They are doing this challenge for 8 weeks. This is currently week 4. Next week, starting on Monday, is week 5. So I have 4 more weeks to get 250 viewers in a broadcast, well, for 4 more weeks each. And at that point, then I get $50 from HAPS, and $50 helps support music. So when it comes to Monday, that show is at 7 p.m. Please tune in. Please tag your friends. Please invite your friends to tune in and also share the show, because HAPS makes that 250 count from the viewers on HAPS, from the viewers on Facebook, the viewers on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. So help me get viewers, and for free, you can help me get a little bit of money. So anywho, let's move here. In fact, I'm even going to peek and cheat. Let's see. Oh, that's a neat idea right there. Okay, I'm going to play what I played and placed as the first track on my Celtic rock band's live album. This is Nay Regrets, live at Folklife. And that first one is Minstrel Boy Build. Although I'm probably not going to do it quite in the Build way. I'm just going to do Minstrel Boy, The Bells of Scotland. Let's see. I will be there on time. Thank you, Anchorman. I would appreciate that. That's not that note. I guess I decided to take off with that a little bit, like I do with Minster Boy Build. And the thing with that, what I do with my Celtic rock band, if you can imagine building that faster and faster each time you play through until you get to this climactic point, and then the pipes stop, and it's just this drum solo, and all the while I have this very powerfully expressive belly dancer doing her thing and just delivering to the audience. And I let the drums go and go nuts until they can't go anymore, and then and build it again quick and off. Oh boy, it's fun. Anyway, so I mentioned that I am doing the HAPS hashtag challenge. I'm not actually doing it today, so I don't need 250 viewers. But still spreading the word. Please get here on Monday. Please invite people, because that's when I do need to get 250 viewers. And if I don't get 250 viewers, things get pretty desperate. And I'm going to tell you during this broadcast how desperate they can get, how serious they can get. And also, if I don't get 250 viewers on Monday, then I have to work to get it on Friday. And frankly, I really hate badgering you guys. And so Haps. Haps is cool. Check it out. In fact, let me do this real quick. I think the only people that will see this are the ones that are on Haps. Anyway, let's go ahead and come on, copy and paste. Copy, behave, computer, behave. Okay, I think only the people on Haps will actually see this, but we're trying. And let's see, Anchorman says he will be right back. He has to eat dinner at 1 p.m. and then he will return. So yeah, that's cool. Anyway, well, let's get that hashtag or URL to load. So, by the way, when you tell your friends between Haps and Twitter and YouTube and all those other locations where to go and see me, well, just look up BagpiperDon. Tell them look up BagpiperDon, because I'm BagpiperDon everywhere, including my website, which is bagpiperdon.com. So, it's what I do, it's who I am.com. It's just that difficult and that memorable. And you got to imagine, when I was trying to figure out my URL, I delineated over that, and I ended up turning to a friend and was like, God, what should I do as a URL? Because I'm thinking this and that and the other thing, and I want it to be memorable and all this stuff. And he's like, well, how about like BagpiperDon? And I'm simple, beautiful. Okay, so that's what I did. So, and now I have a T-shirt. There's only one of them in the world, and it says on the chest, I've worn it on this broadcast before, it spoofs the old skateboarding sticker that says bagpiping is not a crime, and then I have my URL across the back. I want to get those available because a lot of people have said that they would like to get those shirts. So that's cool. And quite frankly, I have like 20 or so shirts in mind, and I want to find a website that gets good traffic, that's a print on demand, like Cafe Press or something like that. Some place where I can do shirts and coffee cups, aprons, keychains, whatever all it is. Saddle blankets. I mean, I'm not picky. I'll do whatever makes money. So anyway, so let's see. Let's go ahead and we got 26 viewers. That's cool. Let's go ahead and do one that I've been doing early in my broadcasts, and people tell me they like it. And this is some movie music going back, I believe, to 1991. And it was a film that starred Daniel Day-Lewis, based off an American classic called The Last of the Mohicans. always a fun one to play. Let's see. So, hey, Remy is here, and Remy just kicked me a tip on Haps. And for those of you who are not on Haps and are not aware of Haps, well, get over to Haps, check it out. Go to Haps, look up me, BagpiperDon, use my link to join Haps. That is Haps, HAPPS.TV. And Remy is a bagpipe student of mine, and he rocks. Okay, he is doing some cool stuff. We need to get him on the full instrument here, and hopefully that will come soon because I really want to hear what he can do. Because on practice chanter alone, wow. Anyway, like in my first year of piping, I had maybe like 6 tunes or something like that. It was a little bit more than 6. I remember my first 6, but I tell you, he's just about plowed through my whole book route here, and this is the Patriotic Piper, which is a fundraiser for the Scottish American Military Society post 1889. That's my post. It's a congressionally approved veterans organization. A percentage of every sale of this book right here goes to help support the post. So if you want to pick that up, check it out on Amazon, and that will help to support my post. Mr. Mike Batnick's here. In fact, he is a member of my post, and there are a couple of other people here too that are SAMS members and members of Post 1889. If you happen to get a copy of that book, by the way, if you've seen this broadcast before, you can say this as well as I can. This has 20 Scottish American military and patriotic tunes in it, 4 Highland bagpipes. Not my tunes, they're traditional tunes. I have included the history in them, and a lot of it is pretty danged amazing because, for example, the guy who wrote the Navy hymn, you know, anchors away, my boys, anchors away, all that stuff. Yeah, like 4 years earlier, he was writing music for this this play. You know, that would have been like about 1902 or something like that. He was writing music for this brand new stage play called The Wizard of Oz. Right there. Anyway, so there's interesting stuff. There's also 15 Scottish and Irish recipes, and I have food trivia. So there's a little bit of something for everybody in there. And Mike also just kicked me a little bit of an award here on Haps. Appreciate that tip. Thank you, Mike. And let's see, what is next? I think what's going to be next after playing Lively Peace right there. I wish Noodle was here. Noodle is my nickname for my friend David. And he requested the Dark Isle there on Monday. And I haven't learned the tune yet. I haven't memorized it. And you'll notice, I mean, here's the thing. Here's some sheet music, okay? Everything else, it's in the old noggin because pipers memorize their music. And I just haven't learned this one that far yet. So, by the way, I have 30. Okay, I am going to come back to Berger's comment right there. Berger's another bagpiper. He's in Denmark. I didn't even read that whole comment, Berger, and you got me laughing. Anyway, so as you know, I am broadcasting from haps.tv, HAPPS.tv. And if you are seeing this on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, it's because I am able to shoot this broadcast there. If you make comments at those locations, they do show up in front of me. However, they don't show up for the viewers in other locations, except for on Haps. That's just kind of the way the system works as I understand it. Hopefully I'm wrong and everybody can see all the comments, but whatever. We're all here. That's all that matters. So anywho, as you know, I am working on the Haps Challenge, and I am looking for viewers, especially on Monday evenings. I need 250 viewers during my broadcast, and next week, if I get 250 viewers, that will be week 5 of 8, and with 8 weeks of 250 viewers in one broadcast, then I get $50 from Haps. So help me get a little dinero for the bagpipes, and or sterling as it would be in Scotland. Help me get some money for my bagpipes, and all it takes is sharing the show and linking people and inviting people. So let's see what Berger said here. Berger said, Top Gun theme for the Mars landing yesterday. We build the cam on the vehicle. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. So anywho, yeah, I don't know the Top Gun theme. However, I do believe it fits on pipes, and I do believe I have the notation on a different computer upstairs. So anyway, I am looking to keep this broadcast somewhat short today. I think I'm already about 30 minutes in, and that's simply because, well, here at the domicile, we are doing some home renovations. We are, in fact, Where did I just drop? We are, in fact, redoing our whole kitchen, and that is not very far from where I'm broadcasting. And while I'm broadcasting and trying to keep some quiet around here so I can broadcast nice during the middle of the day, well, that means that we're not working on the kitchen. So anyway, on Fridays, I'm gonna have to keep these short while we're doing this. So yeah, that's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles. So, anywho, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter one. Monday nights at the point of 7 p.m. Pacific, that's when we're already done and I'm exhausted. But hey, let's play and get a bunch of people. So, anywho, let's play some music. And this is going to be my arrangement of a tune called The Dark Isle, which is slow, mysterious, and like in its name, dark sounding tune, but really beautiful tune too. If I can get it to stay in place and not blow away because of the heater. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Oh, and by the way, I think some of the new Top Gun film, which hasn't come out yet. See, look there, right there. That's an oven. We got to put it in our living room right now because there's no space in the kitchen. Anyway, so that's Pin Cove right there here on Whidbey Island, and I believe some of the new Top Gun film was shot here, and in fact, like right over the cove. So anyway, you can say you saw it here, you know, before Tom Cruise showed it to everyone. Ooh. Anyway, so let me play this, and then I'm going to have an announcement about my Monday broadcast. And Nika's here. Nika says, "Hey, yeah, happy Friday, everyone." Okay, I don't know that she did that part. I just improv. I added it. Got something for you to listen to here in a couple of numbers, Nika. Some tunes that you said you liked. So let me get going on Dark Isle, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so that is my arrangement of the Dark Isle, and I learned that last summer while I was doing my seasonal scuba diving work, which will be coming up about May, June or so. And at that time, I probably won't be doing my broadcast because I will either be tired in the water or exhausted. And yeah, I might be doing a broadcast like every other week on Friday, but that's all I know at this point. So anyway, so let's see. Nika said she is here, and I have a tune number combination for her. I also see that there are 56 viewers who have either tuned in or are here. And to that end, I said I was going to tell you something about my Monday broadcast. And this does have to do with the HAPS challenge. This past week, it was really difficult to get 250 viewers. And I got the 250th like right before everything went anyway. So I thought I might need to let you guys know just how serious about this. If you how serious I am about this. And here's the thing: if you go to Facebook and you look up BagpiperDon, you look at the events. Okay, I just posted the Monday event, and here's the thing: I posted a picture of some ice cubes to let you guys know. Here's the thing: I need the 250 viewers. And if I don't get 250 viewers, if you guys aren't helping me by tagging and sharing, I'm going to melt some ice cubes. The ice cube will get it. Okay. And to let you know just how serious I am about wiping out these ice cubes. Okay. Earlier, before this broadcast, I pulled out this applesauce. I've been keeping it in my freezer. Okay. And I am letting it thaw during this broadcast. Right here, that's applesauce. Genuine applesauce made from apples in our very own orchard. I am letting this thaw to let you know that I will melt ice cubes. Just think about that. I need the 250 viewers, and if I don't get them, I will melt the ice cubes. Oh yeah. So let's start the hashtag save the ice cube. Anyway, Monday, yep, I am threatening the well-being of Ice Cube. So share, tag, bring people in. And here's the thing too with the HAPS hashtag challenge. While I need those 250 viewers to qualify for week number 5 out of 8, so ultimately I end up with $50, which is not a whole lot of money, but like I've said before, it pays for a new set of reeds in here. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was tricky this past week. One of the other weeks, I had about 250 viewers within 1 hour, and by the end of hour 2, I had like over 400, and that was really pretty amazing. I know last week I had a setting goofed up with. It was my setting. I goofed it up with HAPS, and probably the sound quality was like also. So anyway, hopefully it sounds better today because I, by trial and error, think I have finally gotten it. So that said, I know what tune set I am playing next, and then I am going to play one for Nika Nika after that, and I hope she's still around so she gets to hear it. So anyway, here we go. So this next one I learned during my my weeks and months of scuba diving work last summer, and it is a combination of the Fields of Athenry and Whiskey in the Jar, 2 Irish tunes. we go. So I kind of think that those should be in the other order, given that Whiskey in the Jar is about a guy being a bit of a highwayman, and then Fields of Athenry is well, frankly, a fella that's in a pretty destitute situation that stole from the big house, so to speak, and yeah, he's going off to Australia. So anyway, yeah, it's a couple of one of them a really happy tune for Ireland there, but they have a few of those. Let's see. So Im Hamastrand just subscribed. Thank you for that, Im. So I said that I have some tunes for Nika, and she told me lately these are two tunes that I recognize. So I thought, why not put them together? So here we go. So I'm not even going to name these because she recognizes them, and I'm just going to play them. But I will tell you that one of them is very old and used as music to the beginning of a very popular Scottish-themed TV show, and the other one goes back to the 1960s by the Corries. Woo! More. So those two right there are for Nika, and that is Skyboat Song and Flower of Scotland, two very Scottish tunes, one old, one new. And by old, I mean, I don't know how old Skyboat Song is, but if Remy is watching, he seems to know everything about these tunes, like even more than I do, and that's really cool. And I don't know everything about all these tunes anyway. So, anyway, so yeah, maybe Remy will pop on and tell us what year that was. But I know it was a lady who was on a boat trip and she composed this tune during this boat trip. And by boat trip, I mean I think she was in a rowboat. So there is that. And then Flower of Scotland was by the Coreys. And that was a duet, two wonderful gentlemen that made amazing music. And that's a protest tune for Scotland's freedom when you get down to it. Anyway, that was the 1960s. So yeah, that's basically new. Anyway, as you recall, I told you about the ice cubes, and I showed you how serious I am about the ice cubes with the applesauce. Former ice cubes. Okay, it gets worse. Okay, that's just to let you know. That's how serious I am about that challenge. Other people, they do the ice cube challenge. I'm doing the Haps challenge and incorporating ice cubes apparently. So there we go. So I see a note there from Nika Nika that says, "Thank you, thank you." Good thing I said Nika Nika. So anyway, those are two tunes that she knows and enjoys, and she told me lately that she likes those, and I thought, why not put them together as a set? So that said, let's play some faster music, and I think I know what I'm going to right now. And if Remy's here, he will know what I'm going to too. Wow, I've never seen that in a mirror or anything. That looks painful when I'm doing that. Let me point out something real quick. You'll notice that Highland bagpipers, which I play Highland bagpipes, okay? You'll notice that Highland bagpipers, when they start up their instrument, it goes like this. Right? Except here's the thing, the chanter doesn't sound, right? They go bum, and then stick it under their arm, get their hand over here, and then go, right? Well, these pipes don't quite work that way. So what I tend to do is try and start these under my arm. So it's just, I like getting the bag in a real particular spot so I have nice control over the instrument. But boy, looking at the video, I'm like, oh, good God. There, that was a little more dignified. plug in my computer. So excuse me while things also get weird, like sticking the bag under my arm here. Let's see. Okay, let's do this before it shuts off. Oh, okay, there we go. Power, ultimate power. Okay, and then everything kind of freezes up. Anyway, what the heck is going on here? Okay, there we go. We're still here. We're still here. Okay, so first my computer tells me that the battery is going dead, and then I get a pop-up from Haps that says your internet connection is unstable. My internet connection is right there, for crying out. uh, okay, technology, don't you love it? Because it's like the dancing bear. On one hand, wow, it dances, it works, right? On the other hand, it's amazing it works at all. So it's amazing the bear dances at all. Or at least that's how a friend of mine puts it. So let's see. I'm going to play a few more tunes here, and I like to throw these ones in, partly because it also gives me a shameless opportunity to plug one of my books. Also on Amazon is Make Your Own Darn Good Cookies right there. This is over 50 recipes, most of them cookies, some main courses, coffee, breakfast stuff. Yeah, that's why it says Make Your Own Darn Good Cookies, not Bake Your Own Darn Good Cookies, which was the original, well, one of the original titles. Anywho, it has over 50 recipes and 3 of my own original compositions, and I'm going to play one of them for you right now. And what that is a tune that I wrote to accompany a very old Scottish tune, also for rowing a boat. Row, row, row your boat. Yes, I did just say that. Anyway, so the tune that is not mine is called Setting a Course for Lewis, and the one that is mine is, well, it has a Gaelic title, and that is pronounced Big a Big, and what that means is little by little. And I came up with the English name and then asked a friend of mine who is a Gaelic teacher in Seattle. I said, what would the translation for little by little be? And he said, Big a Big. Here's the spelling. And that was fantastic because, I don't know, somehow it seemed like little by little I'm getting there rowing the boat, right? There's no lyrics to it. A friend of mine has offered to write some lyrics, and maybe that will finally happen. I wrote this tune years ago. In fact, I think I wrote that tune the better part of 20 years ago, now that I think about it. In fact, it probably says in the book when I wrote it, but I'm not going to thumb that page right now. So, anywho, yeah, so little by little, here's the thing. If you really want to pay close attention and get me to shut up and play the tune, Setting a Course for Lewis starts out da da dee da 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 da, right? It starts out high, it plays high, and then little by little, dum ba dee doo da 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 dee da da, it plays low. So if you listen, you can tell when Setting a Course for Lewis happens and little by little happens. And now, like I said, I'm going to shut up and play the tune. Right. I like to keep those short. I can definitely play them more and play it longer, but I don't know. I think I would. I think if I had accompaniment with someone doing the lyrics, then that could be that could be a little bit more interesting. I don't know. I think some of what that comes from is the times that I've street performed, otherwise known as busking, all throughout the rest of the world. Um, street performer. That's like an American term, but pretty much everywhere else throughout the world, it's busking. So I tend to say busking. It's more universal. Anyway, so for the times that I have been busking and I turned around and played slow tunes, doesn't matter how beautiful they are, it doesn't matter how much I play them really well or goof them up, people stop listening. They take off. And when they do that, no tips. So yeah, I get a little cautious about playing live tune or playing slow tunes for any kind of live audience. So anyway, so I might mention. Let me gulp some water here. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. Anyway, at one time or another, that was rain. Anywho, it's nice to see that I have 76 viewers here. I will once again say that I am on Haps. That is Haps TV, HAPPS .TV. And if you have not checked out Haps, check out Haps TV and look up my profile, Bagpiper Don. I am Bagpiper Don everywhere. If you do broadcasts like this, or if you've done Periscope, Periscope is going away. Haps is stepping in, and a lot of people that have been on Periscope are coming over here to Haps. You can do an application on your computer through the web browser like this, or you can get an app right here on your phone, and like the Who, you can go mobile and do your broadcast that way. So with Haps, one of the groovy things is that you can broadcast on Haps and get that broadcast to shoot to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Those are the ones that I shoot to. I know it also goes to Instagram, Periscope for the last little bit of remaining time that's an option. And I don't even know all of them. So anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. And that number that I'm seeing, where it was 76 a minute ago, now it's 81. That is aggregated from all of those different sites. So I've had 81 viewers, not just on Haps, but 81 with all of those different sites. So on Monday, I am doing the Haps Challenge, which is I'm going to broadcast at 7 p.m. Pacific for about 2 hours, and I need to get 250 viewers. And if I can do that for 8 weeks in a row, and Monday will be week number 5, if I can do that for 8 weeks in a row, then Haps will give me $50. And it's partly because I'm sitting there saying Haps TV, Haps TV, Haps TV, right? So anyway. So there's the thing. So please come back on Monday for my broadcast and invite your friends, share the show, tag your friends, call your mom. Mom, watch this guy. His name's Bagpiper Don, and like you don't actually even have to watch. Just watch for a minute, and it will matter, and it will count, and you'll get $50, and you'll be cool, Mom, like all the rest of the kids. And you know that's all it takes, right there. That's all it takes, and me dropping some stuff on the floor. So anyway, that said, let's play another tune, and I don't know what I'm gonna play. So let's take. Oh, I instantly I know what to play from the back of my own CD. So let's go. This one I am dedicating to all the brown-haired women, my brown-haired sisters, only because of all of the times we brunettes here, blondes have more fun. This time, it's for the brown-haired ladies. Woo! Okay, there we go. So that is 4 tunes, starting out with the first 2 tunes I ever learned to play, which was Brown Haired Maiden, which is why I dedicated it to my brown haired sisters. Brown Haired Maiden and High Road to Gairloch, followed by Highland Laddie and Terabus. Yes, Terabus, which is a Welsh tune, quite in fact. So, anywho, the other 3 tunes, I know Highland Laddie, Scottish tune. The other 2 tunes, not quite sure. Um, yeah, I should know. I included one of them in the Patriotic Piper with its history. But I think that was one of the ones where there wasn't a whole heck of a lot of history, but it was interesting that who was it? I think what's his name? Blue Eyes, and I don't mean Taylor from Planet of the Apes. Shucks, cannot think of his name right now. Let's look it up. So Scott's where Willis bled. That would be right here. Nut Brown Maiden. This tune is known by several different titles, keeping on the same theme. Nut Brown Maiden, Brown Haired Maiden, My Nut Brown Maiden, etc. There is little known about it, with a narrow number of information search sources suggesting different origins. These do, however, seem to agree on a few things. It is one of the most popular tunes of the Highlands. The song has been translated from Gaelic. The song has been translated from Gaelic. It is always listed as traditional with an anonymous composer, and it seems to be very old. And as you might not know, Bing Crosby, not the guy that I was thinking of, Bing Crosby included the Nut Brown Maiden in a melody on his 1961 album 101 Gang Sides. It is Part 2, Side 1, Track 4. There you go, right there. Information straight out of my book, The Patriotic Piper, which is a fundraiser for a veterans organization, the host of a veterans organization of which I belong, of which I lead the pipe band. So, are we pipe band strong, small but mighty? Anyway, so let's see. I think I'm going to play 2 more and then call it quits for today. And that's partly because I need to get back to work on helping renovate the kitchen here. But this next one is one that I am trying to improve desperately, and I have been getting to do some extra work on. It is a tune set I like to call Hector the Kesh Banshee, starting out with a tune called Hector the Hero, and then going into 2 jigs and a slip jig. And a slip jig, instead of being, see jigs? Jigs go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whereas slip jigs, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da da dee da da. Right, so it's kind of like you're going along and then whoop a little bit more, whoop a little bit more. Right, there's a tune by Led Zeppelin that does that. I can think of it, but I'm not even going to try and sing that one because like nobody wants to hear that. So anyway, that hurts. So let's see. So yeah, Hector the Kesh Banshee. Let's go for that one. Where's, oh, there it is. 5 tubes. You know, I've been playing this since '88. You'd think I'd know where things are by now. heard that. Let's finish out though. Let's see. It looks like if I am reading this right, because the print is really, really tiny, it looks like Halls is here. So, or Halls Mac. Let's see. Let's finish that one out. Let's do it right. Okay. Still got to figure out why the reed goes and makes that honking sound. I don't know what that is. I think it's probably a goofy air pressure from me. It could be that the reed is wearing out. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Lee Koss is here too, and Lee is viewing us on YouTube. There we go. Okay, so I have one more piece to play, and this is the traditional, hey, we're all done, let's call it a good night tune, and it is called The Parting Glass. And if you have not heard Parting Glass sung, I tell you, go on YouTube and listen to it being sung. There are loads of people doing the tune right now. It's very popular. And to that end, you can also catch that tune on Waking Ned Divine. But check out the tune sung. It's a beautiful piece. To that end, coming up on Saturday, tomorrow, is a fellow that I'd like to tell you about in a minute here. And he sings that at the end of his broadcast every week. But to that end, let's talk about the weekly schedule here. So, as you know, I play Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific at BagpiperDon on the same location that you are viewing me right now. 7 p.m. Pacific, go to about 9 p.m. And on that night, I will be trying to get at least 250 viewers across the different locations that I broadcast between Haps, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. So invite your friends, share the show, tag people, call your mom, get your dog a login, whatever it takes. Let's get that 250, because at the end of 8 weeks of doing that on a weekly basis, and next week will be week 5, I will get $50, which I know, not much money, but it's worth it to me because I'm doing this anyway. So yeah, help me get those viewers, and remember, ice cubes, okay? Don't you fall. Anyway, so the schedule is Monday, I play at 7 p.m. till about 9 p.m. That's Pacific time. I believe all of these are Pacific time. Wednesday at 7:30, Timmy Tunes. Look up Timmy Tunes. I believe this is on Facebook. And then I am back at 1 p.m. like today on Fridays, playing right here. And then Saturday, apparently, and I still need to catch this one myself, is Stark Raving Plaid, a high-energy Celtic rock pub band from Seattle. They play on Facebook from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And then immediately on the heels of Stark Raving Plaid is the fellow I said I was going to tell you about, which is Emmett, aka That Irish Guy. Look up That Irish Guy on Facebook. He plays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. He does traditional Irish tunes, traditional Scottish tunes. He does contemporary folk Scottish Irish tunes. He does some covers. It's really good stuff. And he puts on a really good, genuine show. And he ends the evening with singing Parting Glass. And then on Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, look up Bill Mullen Entertains. And that's Bill Mullen Entertaining. Surprise, surprise, right? Anyway, let's see. Quick little catch up. Let's see. So Lee says when the reed honks, it's probably the reed, not me, which she could very well know because she is also a piper and, as I recall, a classically trained flautist. She says, I love that tune and your explanation from the previous post, Dawn. The Parting Glass is what she's talking about there. Arnie is here and says his two dogs, Bruni and Loki, say hi. And Arnie's wife, Chris, is also there. And Chris and Arnie, I tell you, wonderful people. I hope to meet them someday. They are net friends, and I hope to be face-to-face friends with them, which is a little tricky because, like, I'm on the west coast of the U.S., they're on the east coast of the U.S., and neither of us are rich, so we're just not hopping on our Lear jets for going and doing a visit. But I tell you, they were big supporters of my baking business, big supporters when I went and started doing books, recipe books. And Chris, every once in a while, sends me a bunch of beautiful recipes. It's absolutely fabulous how supportive she is. They sent, I believe it's one recipe in here, and Arnie also wrote two introductions, an introduction for that recipe and an introduction for the main courses chapter. And like I said, you can find this book right here on Amazon. If you look up my name, right, if you look up, let's see, Don P. Scobie, right there. There's also a free ebook. Go ahead and grab the free ebook. It's got two recipes right out of that book, two cookie recipes. And, if you like those, pick up the book. And if you like those, please review the book because reviews seriously help authors. I'm trying to get at least 50 reviews on each of my books right now. They're all over 20. I think one of them is 30. But here's the thing, when you've got 50 reviews on a book on Amazon, then Amazon pushes it a little bit more. So if you have a copy of my book, please take a minute, whichever book, please take a minute and go review. And, it doesn't have to be like 5 sentences. In fact, if you just put, I like this book, that's great. Throw some stars on there. It's all good. So anyway, book reviews help. Seriously help, particularly on Amazon. It doesn't hurt on Goodreads too, but yeah, I'm trying to get those on Amazon, so appreciate the help. So I'm so clear. Oh, well, I didn't do the high quality sound setting today. Shannon, there's some alliteration for you guys. Shannon, also a bagpiper friend of mine, just up the way, about 40 minutes away. Anyway, and I've mentioned before, so this is Patriotic Piper Volume 1. I am already working on Patriotic Piper Volume 2, and Shannon is also helping on that. And unfortunately, that is not one of my two main projects this year as books go, but working on that here and there on the side, and she's helping with it, and she is really enthusiastic and supportive, and she makes it fun. So anyway. It's nice of you to tell us about your other concerts, by musicians. We all need to help each other out a whole lot more, just saying. Yeah, I'm hoping that some of these people are announcing my broadcast too, and I know that some of the people from Emmett's broadcasts have tuned into my broadcast, so it's all good. So anyway, the Parting Glass, and I'm kind of still learning this, and I'm still exploring with the tune too. So I tend to play it twice. One time where I'm trying to just, so to speak, vocalize through the instrument, but it's through my fingers, right? And then the second time I just play it as a march and play it for effect. So that was the Parting Glass, which I'd also like to learn how to sing. I don't know the tune well enough, but there's also this thing: if you learn how to sing the tunes, then you can actually work out how to express the tunes just that much better. So anyway, it's one of a list, and it's kind of list item number 102. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. Looks like I have just about 98 viewers, and it's been an hour and 23 minutes. So I should get going and get back to work on the kitchen. I will remind you guys one more time though. Monday, ice cubes. Today, it's just applesauce, but Monday, ice cubes. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I will be back Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific. As said, I am looking to get. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to distract myself right in the middle of what I'm saying. So I will be back on Monday, and I am doing the HAPS hashtag challenge. So to that end, during the broadcast, I need to get 250 viewers. And ultimately, if I do that for 8 weeks, I will get $50, which, like I said, not a whole lot of money, but if you tag your friends, share the show, invite your friends, hey, that counts as one of those. So whether you're watching on HAPS, whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, wherever it is, help me get people to watch. And after 8 weeks of doing that, I will get $50, and that helps me buy new reeds. And according to Lee, apparently I could stand to get some new reeds. So let's see, real quick. She says, it is nice of you to tell us about the other concerts. Yes, okay. Lee is also endorsing my book right here. She says, really great book. I will review The Patriotic Piper. 'Twas a Christmas present. I appreciate that, and I'm glad to hear that you are enjoying that, Lee. Shannon says, see you on Monday. And Carol, who has been here, and I did see you there earlier, Carol, and I didn't get a mention. You know, I saw it. I was busy playing. Anyway, she says, thank you. Have a nice weekend to everyone. Carol, I hope your copy of Nay Regrets Alive at Northwest Folk Life. I know the name. I made this CD. I hope your copy has arrived. I haven't gotten to check the postal tracking stuff, but let me know when it arrives, okay? And do hope you enjoy. And anybody else, if you want a copy of my Celtic rock band, Nay Regrets, let's see if I can get that decent. Yeah, no, not really. A little bit more light. There we go, kind of. Yeah, it's NAE Regrets. Look it up on YouTube, and you can see some. Actually, you can see probably some of the recordings that are right here, except a lot of those were with cell phones from 2009, so the sound quality isn't always great. Also, and I held this one up too, this guy right here. I know you kind of can't really see anything. I took 2 Celtic harps. I will show you. I showed you a little bit earlier. So as I've gone to say before, I set those 2 Celtic harps on a bluff just outside of the house right here, and that bluff was right there. So set 2 Celtic harps and just let the wind from the west blow the harps, and they had pickups, and I ran cables into a mobile recording unit that I have, and yeah, that's how that album was made. No human hands with those harps, just the wind, and it also got birds and rain and like some other stuff. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Robert Jones Jr., good friend of mine. He is just showing up. He says, I am late. I got all the Nay Regrets hits. Well, I appreciate that, Robert. Robert is a friend of mine from the second time I went to college, which in fact was when this CD was made. And Robert is a friend of mine. He has been living in Seattle, and unfortunately, he has moved to Texas, so it's a little bit tricky to see him. I hope he is staying warm and dry and not frozen right now. And I know Robert well enough that if he's in Texas, he is helping take care of everybody because he's a gentleman with a ginormous heart. And he has gone to Texas for employment stuff. And I wish him the best with all of his future ventures here. And, Robert, once you get your feet a little bit more settled and maybe things get a little bit more thought out, let's get on the horn, brother. Anyway, like I said, I am broadcasting 7 p.m. Pacific, and I am broadcasting Friday at 1 p.m. So do hope to see you again. Thank you for joining me. Do take care. Take care of everybody else, and we'll all get through this. All right.